Hi, good morning. Today we are going to talk about reading a standard measurement tape measure, inches and feet. It's also called an imperial measurement, depends who you're talking to. When I first came to this country and started doing construction, I was only educated in metric, so I had to learn standard measurements on the fly. And for the most part, I understood it, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. I knew that, the inches, and then, I knew that the 12 inches is 1 foot, and 3 foot is 1 yard. I mean, I kind of knew that basic stuff about it, right? But I kind of really didn't know what all these little marks were in between the inch marks. So I had to teach myself what they were. Now, on certain tape measures, like this one, for instance, they're kind of busy. Let me turn it over. There's an awful lot of marks going on here, an awful lot of, and it's kind of hard to pick out the marks. This particular tape measure is marked in increments of 1/32 of an inch, and metric on the other side too. But I don't need a 32nd of an inch for what I do. A 16th is adequate. So I have a tape measure that measures, and it is marked in 16ths of an inch. So there's only 16 little spaces between each inch, right? So what I did, so that I can explain this to you a little bit better, is I took a picture on my iPad of my tape measure between the 4 and the 5 inch, and I blew it right up so that I'll be able to kind of show you a bit better. So let me show you what we have here. Okay, this is what I ended up with. So, okay, between the 4 and the 5 inch mark. Now see all these little lines here. There is 16 even spaces in 1 inch, right? Between there and there. Now, I learned in 16ths. It was easy for me to count, okay, 1/16, 2/16, 3/16, 4/16, 5, 6, 7, 8/16. Now, what I would do when I would get to like 8/16, you simplify it down. And 8/16 also equals a half. So, all right, good. So that's a 1/2 inch. And one more space after that is 9/16. And then it's 10/16, which simplifies down to 5/8, right? And then we're up to 11/16, 12/16. 12/16 is 3/4 of an inch. 13/16, 14/16. 14/16 simplifies down to 7/8. 15/16, and then this would be your full 1 inch mark, right? Now, as you notice, these lines are different lengths, right? The 1/2 inch is the biggest one, right? And then you go to your 1/4 inch marks, which is 4/16. 1, 2, 3, 4/16. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's your next 1/4 inch mark. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 13, 14, 15, 16. These are your 1/4 inch marks, the little longer ones, right? Then the little shorter than that, these ones, these are your 1/8 inch marks here, right? They're your 1/8 inch increments. So there is 2/16 in 1/8, 3/16, 4/16 is a 1/4, but it's also 2/8, right? But 2/8 would simplify down to 1/4. So then we got 5/16, 6/16. 6/16 would simplify down to 3/8. 7/16, 8/16, 8/16 equals 1/2 inch, and so on and so forth. Now let me show you how I would write this. That would be a 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch. I would write 3/8 like that, 9/16 like that, and the 2 little hash marks indicate the inch. All right, a foot only has 1 hash mark. So you say 12 foot is 4.5 inches. So there you go. That is how I learned how to read a tape measure, just by counting the 16ths and simplifying them when you can. If you take your time and look carefully at it, you should be able to see what I see on it also. So I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you understood what I was trying to tell you. So thank you.